Hey guys, Georgeazoid over here. Welcome to my Games for Gamepass series. This is a series that's going to highlight games that are currently on Game Pass at the time of recording of this video. Now keep in mind, this may not be as accurate later on should the game leave off of Game Pass, as the service eventually rotates things in and out of its availability, its catalog even. But for now, we are going to do the first video, and it's going to be on this game, Monster Train. Now, before I dive into this game, keep in mind Game Pass is for PC or Xbox, or if you sign up for Game Pass Ultimate, it's for PC and Xbox. But you also get free games for Xbox, and actually, for a lot of you, more importantly, you get access to the cloud aspect of things. Now, what's really cool about this is you can play either on your iPhone or your Android phone, tablet, iOS tablet, even on your PC or Mac, and you just use one of the browsers. So an example, Safari or something of that nature. What you're going to be able to do is play a game like this game on your phone. And believe it or not, something I do is actually, I have one of those like mounts for my phone where I attach my phone kind of like sideways like this, if you will, and then there's a controller that I hold on to, and I actually play this game amongst others on it. But for now, let's go ahead and focus on this game. Now, I'm extremely excited to finally present this game to some people because I've been talking about this game so much to people that I know in my personal life and also who have been showing up to my Twitch stream for some time. Those of you that are on Discord may have heard about this game a lot. I have put an insane amount of hours on this game. This is probably my most played game on Xbox as we speak, or not Xbox, excuse me, but on Game Pass. Let me quickly give you a rundown of how many hours I've put into this game thus far. Okay, I'm going to do the calculations because it's easier this way. So I've put 80 hours into this game. 80 hours into this game, and I guess I'm not done because here I am. I'm going to put at least another maybe hour or two into it. It's going to be about 2 hours, I think. I discovered this game originally on Game Pass on my Xbox in the app suggesting, hey, take a break, complete this game in less than 2 hours. I was like, yeah, sure, why not? I'm going to go ahead and beat a game today. That's just really what I was going to do, and I got in there, I did, and you have runs that you do, and through my first playthrough, I beat my first run, which was kind of exciting, to be honest, and I've been hooked ever since. Sometimes I take breaks from the game, but at this point, if I go to my logbook, to further clarify, every single one of my races are unlocked, and all of them are max level, so level 10. I did actually do a recording on this video a couple days ago, on this game, excuse me, a couple days ago, which I was going to upload tomorrow, which is why we're kind of sitting here together right now. And that playthrough, surprisingly, gave me new things that I've never experienced before in any of my runs. Like, I'm 80 hours in and I'm still experiencing new things, and I think that's something very special about this game. But I also got the final mastered frame. Now, frames are basically like the borders of the cards because this is a card battler amongst other things. Each of your cards, whenever you finish on a Covenant, which you'll see Covenant rank over here, you have to do at least Covenant level 1. You will, if you have those cards in your deck, once you finish and beat your run, you get kind of like this gold border, or you can customize the border a little bit. It's not the most important thing in the world, but for someone like me who's already enjoying the game sufficiently, it gave me more reason to pursue mastering, I guess, or just like completing my setup. We're going to be playing with the Umber and the Awoken. You basically pick your primary clan and your secondary clan. Your primary clan, you choose one of the two heroes. I don't know what to call them, because whatever, but one of the two heroes. We're going to go with this guy right over here, Penumbra. I really don't like this guy. That I finally got him mastered, and that run was painful, to say the least. That tells you a lot. 80 hours in, and I'm still having, like, tough runs. Anywho, let's go back. You have your standard run, you have your challenges. You can see your run history and other things. Challenges are straightforward. Hell Rush is kind of cool because it's basically you and a bunch of other players trying to see how many points you can get and how far you can go until your train is demolished, aka you lose. And daily challenge is exactly that. There are challenges on a daily basis. Finally, there's community challenge, which you could make your own challenges and have either your friends or people off the community to play, or you can play other people's challenges as well. We're not doing that today. We're going to be doing a standard run. Brent's making you run. We're going to start it from scratch. And I'm already set up, so you'll see that I have... You see how you could choose who you want? You either use Primordium, or in this case, Penumbrum. Now, that secondary hero here, the secondary hero, you don't unlock them until you get to, I think, level 5 on your clan. So keep that in mind. We're going to go with Root Seeds as my primary card. I don't really care for Restore personally. It could be useful, don't get me wrong, but this just figures into my playstyle a little bit better, especially with the clan that I chose as my primary clan. We're gonna keep it at Covenant 1 because I'm not trying to like... Actually, yeah. We're gonna keep it at Covenant 1. I don't want to complicate my runs anymore. I can run 0 Covenants, which means the game is at its base, but every Covenant that you put on essentially adds more difficulty, which again adds layers to the game. There's a max of 25. I've only done 5 so far, or 4 so far. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're good, yeah. I just wanted to make sure we have everything chosen correctly. I didn't want to have any like mistakes that we go through. So one quick rundown is that you are in this train and you're going through these tracks and you're trying to get out of hell. That's it. You're just trying to get out of hell, you and your monsters, beasts, because you're going up against the angels, which is kind of neat. You have 3 major bosses, but each ring of hell has a boss, but ring 3, 6, and the final one all have the main bosses. So you got Talos, you have Arcus, and you have Seraph. Seraph is interesting because Seraph always has some kind of different buff or debuff that he adds to the actual match itself, and often I found that he has the exact build, I guess, to describe it, the exact build he needs to counter both your build and play style. Not always, but I ran into that. In fact, the last time I tried to record this, I had that exact scenario, and the time before that, same thing, it was that exact scenario that I went through. Anyway, so this game is kind of like a tower defense meets card battler meets roguelite. There we go, I had to think about it. It's just like a nice marriage between the two. It's like a nice little melting pot, if you will. Everything is random about the game other than like your initial choices. So no matter what, these are my random starting cards. I cannot choose these. These are the ones that are coming into my deck, period. I think I get, yeah, see, I get 2 of each and then 1 of these. This is actually a pretty good pickup. This is a pretty good, actually, this is a good start. This is a really good start, to be real with you. And then this one's, it's not bad. It's pretty good. So let's go ahead and play, and then I'll kind of explain the process of the game itself. I'm going to be doing this playthrough maybe in 2 to 3 parts, so that way it's broken down into smaller videos for you to watch them in a more bite-sized fashion. They may run up to about anywhere from 40 minutes to an hour and 10 minutes long, as an FYI. That's what it looked like on my last recording. If you're interested, what happened with the last recording is that my mic was off. Yay! I'm so good as a content creator, but here I am. I'm trying it again because I'm committed to both giving you some form of content to entertain yourselves with and really highlighting how much I love this game. Alright, so you start off over here, you're on the train, this is the battle that you're going to go to, the very first battle, which you're going to win no matter what. You have to like literally lose on purpose. This is tough. Actually, no, this is not tough. So you get to choose between 2 upgrades for your Penumbra, my Penumbra in this case. I could either get a +2 to summon, which means the capacity of the floor is greater. We'll talk more about that later. Or we get this version right over here that comes with lifesteal, but every time he eats, so gorges, he gets +4 to attack and +2 to health. I'm gonna pick this one because this is my main driver, to be honest with you. You also get to choose your first artifact. In this case, wow, this is really hard to choose from. On one account, I get to save a lot of money early on and kind of build myself fairly strongly, but I cannot express how awesome having Sting is. actually don't know which one I want. Ooh, this is hard. Both of these are really good. In fact, having this early on at the start of a turn, this is actually really strong. But saving money is so nice too. Like this is, I've never been this stumped. Man, having a sting spell for every turn? Guys, I don't know. I'm gonna go with the sting spell for every turn. That's a really, really good pickup, I think. Man, but what it would have been to have like that discount. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and turn this on. You can enter into a trial and like basically it makes the match harder. They're your first ring, if you will, or whatever ring you're on, and you get additional rewards. In this case, we're gonna get 75 more coins. Essentially, these two guys over here are gonna come with spikes, which means every time I attack them with melee or attack them in general, I take additional damage. In this case, 3 additional damage because it's spikes 3. It's 1-for-1 kind of scenario. Here we go. I'm gonna try to like push through the game now because it's been like a good 10 minutes of just explaining the game a little bit. So here we are, we're on the train. You have these many levels. This is the part of it that's tower defense. Maybe castle defense? I don't know. Tower defense. You need to protect this pyre at all costs. You don't want to lose it. It has a max amount of health. It does have an attack, thankfully. You cannot put minions on here whatsoever. Now, typically, I like to start off by putting my penumbra at the top floor. And because these don't cost anything, see how it says 0 right over here? 0, 1, 1, and 1. I have a maximum of 3 embers, kind of like your currency to play your cards. In like Magic the Gathering, it's like your resources, or in Pokemon, your elements, whatever, so on and so forth. We're gonna go ahead and use this guy. That's gonna give me 10 damage to him, and a +1 draw for the next turn. I'm gonna go ahead and buff up my penumbra. I am, in fact, going to use both of my shade splitters, which give me 2 morsels. I know this has been a lot of information, but very soon I'm going to go to just playing through it, and you'll just kind of like watch, and if you have questions, just, you know, leave comments below. So I have 2 capacity left right now. So my penumbra takes 3 capacity. I can only fit 5 on each row. You can see it right over here, floor capacity. That can be upgraded later, either through spells, or once you get far enough, you can get like an artifact that gives it to you. We're gonna go ahead and pop both of them because I have the space. Morsels get eaten by the unit at the very front or the unit with Gorge. At the very least, the one at the very front. Guaranteed no offense, but that's about it. They're going to give +3 attack and life steal and +6 attack to this dude. So that's 2 upgrades. But because he's gorging 2 different morsels, he also gets a +4 and a +2 2 times. That may sound like a lot of information. Basically, each morsel is a buff. Every time he eats a morsel, that's an additional buff. So there's just buff going all over the place. We are going to put him here. Whatever. I don't care. You always get those at the beginning of your matches. Did she heal him all the way? No. Okay. I mean, he can already, like, pretty much ruin anybody. So again, we got the, we gotta use those, by the way. Like, you have to use those. Those, when I say those, I mean the sting spells that I'm gonna be getting every turn because of this artifact. Okay, so I'm gonna actually play this right now. It's gonna give me 3 to choose from. I'm gonna go with the 2 + 6. I'm gonna leave him here. I don't feel like buffing any of these guys. Yeah, I just don't feel like buffing any of these guys. So it might come up later on a pool. For now, I'm just gonna send them to the discard pile. So I got +12 attack, and then +8 because he gorged twice. I have now 2 sting spells because I get a Sting spell added to my deck because of that amazing artifact. I cannot express to you how amazing this is. But because of that, I get a Sting spell added, and it gets added to my discard pile, meaning I can pull it later. Once this match is over, I go back to 0 Sting spells. But look, I have 2 right now. The one that I pulled from earlier, and then the one that I get from the start of the turn. So same thing, we're just gonna buff my man over here. We're gonna kill this guy. We're gonna kill this guy too. I am doing it because I don't... Actually, I didn't need to. I probably should have just damaged him, but we're already here. It's too late. Remember how I said he might come back? He came back. So he is here. We're gonna use a Shade Splitter. That gives me another morsel. This one in particular gives me +1 attack, +1 health, and 1 additional ember for the next turn, meaning I'm gonna have more like power to use my cards. For now, we're going to go ahead and use both of my root seeds to keep buffing up my Penumbra, and now I draw an additional 2 for the next turn, and I use 2 Sting spells, so that's 4. I'm drawing 4 additional cards next turn. I'm sorry for all the crazy info. Once this first match is done, I promise I won't be explaining as much, but I just kind of want you to see how you play, and this is just like one particular playstyle with one primary clan, 1 secondary clan, and with the random cards that I'm getting. We're gonna go ahead and let that dude die because I just don't care. We're at the final wave, clearly as it states. Look at all the cards that I have to play with. I can now just... I'm just gonna do that. Oh, I got rid of his damage shield. How useful. That's perfect. Okay. So I'm going to use this now. Man, my man's here does so little damage. I'm just gonna give more damage morsels. And maybe this guy over here, which is kind of like a health morsel, will come back later. Plus, I get health anyway for gorging twice, so it's not the end of the world. I think I am going to just use the rest of this right here. So I'm gonna draw 2 cards, I'm gonna draw 3 cards, +6 attack, +12 attack, plus another 8. And you can kind of see how my preferred play style. A lot of buffing, lots of buffs, lots of turtling, powering up one specific unit. I am going to use one of my Shade Splitters. Maybe these guys will come back in a later turn. We're gonna discard for now. Okay, I'm just gonna start using all of these Sting spells that I got because I have so many. I'm gonna use them all. You see, this is already paying off, I think. More health and more damage. My man's over here can literally one-shot him already. This match is already over. I don't want to take damage to my Pyre. He gives me those cards. It's force. If you don't use them and drain your Ember, then your Pyre takes damage. I just don't feel like dealing with that. I am going to use the Shade Splitter. That way I have my choice of morsels. I'm putting them here because I don't care. Alright, we have... I want the additional Ember to be real, and then I'm just going to do the +6 to health. We're going to end it. This game is over. I can literally just skip turn and everything's fine. But I'm going to play it out. Again, I don't want my dude to take damage or my Pyre to take damage. We're going to use all the Sting spells because we can. This doesn't cost me anything. That's a +3 buff. And then I'm going to buff him again because apparently I can. Let's pretend for a moment that I could use my morsels. I could just do that. He's still going to kill him already, and that's game over. But yeah, you kind of see what I'm doing over here. It's over. But I'm just showing, I like to continue to play. Keep the noggin working, if you know what I mean. We got 50 coins plus the 75 for the bonus. The 50 came from killing that weird little like angel baby thing, that Cupid. And then these are cards that I'm going to be able to pull from winning the match. So let's see what we got. Oh man, they always do this to me. I hate it when they put these two together because these are super important to the build that I like to play at. I am going to go with the Morsel Miner because I'm worried I might not get this one later, and this is like the best morsel in the game. He gives a +6 attack and a +6 to health, all as one morsel. This is actually a really, I'm like yelling over here, this is actually This is actually a really neat card. I like it because, yeah, sure, it's -2 to health, but it's also +10 to strength, which is kind of neat for an aggressive playstyle. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this. It's neat, especially if you lower the ember cost. Okay, so when I look at my deck, I don't really have many units. The only units I have are these douchebags over here. I'm gonna get rid of them. I don't like them. So I am going to go over here and grab Merchant of Magic to buff my spells instead of buffing my units. And instead of grabbing the Awoken unit that I can get for free here, I'm gonna go with an Umbra unit. We're gonna grab him first. Oh, this run is basically guaranteed already. We're gonna grab this guy over here. I could show you a clip of the end on how that dude soloed the final boss the last time I tried to record this, when I was not sure if I was gonna win, but he did it. He did his job. Anywho, let's go to upgrade our spells. Good. This is good. This is good. These are Ember Stones, or stones I like to use. I'm gonna go ahead and immediately reduce the price to my Morsel unit, my Morsel Miner. Immediately. Like, not even kidding. You see, I don't have anything to add that magic power to, so that is actually kind of unfortunate. I don't feel like wasting 90 on Permafrost. Is there anything I want Permafrost on? No, I don't want to waste it. Permafrost basically means if you don't use a card, it comes back on your next turn. I'd rather waste it for the reroll. This is good. This is very good. I can actually do this now. I can remove the consumption from this card right over here, but it increases the Ember amount. So you see how this one's 0 and has consumed. This one now has 1 cost and a consume. But check this out. We're gonna upgrade. There we go. We get the -1, and normally I would be putting this to one of my other cards. I'm now gonna put it here. So now I can use this card over and over, and every single time I draw it, I can use this card, and it's gonna cost me 0. This is gonna be good in case I have one of those runs where I'm constantly dry of morsels, which actually, again, the last recording that I did that we're not gonna use, sadly, that had that situation. I was constantly hungry for morsels. That doesn't seem to be the issue here. All right, let's go ahead. I'm not gonna use this because, again, I don't have anything that requires magic power. It would have been nice to save money, but you know what? Everything's okay. We're doing okay. The build so far is going well. At the start of the battle, yeah, oh, man, that's painful, actually. That's actually really painful. I get 75 coins, but it's like tough units, like hardy units that I'm not going to be able to do much on. I mean, thankfully they don't do a lot of damage. All right, this means my Pyre is going to take a lot of damage, but I want the money, to be honest, so we're going to go for it. Every single floor is going to have one. Oh, I suddenly regret my decision. I didn't know these guys were going to be here. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I actually greatly regret my decision. I literally cannot put him here because he will die. My mans will die. Oh, you know what? Man, my 2 most important units, I draw them right off the bat. That's painful. Okay, no. I'm gonna use my... So this is a downside to using the controls for mouse and keyboard, or mouse in this case. Sometimes you just like fall over here. See how it happened there? Be very, very careful. It does not happen with control. You are slower to respond when you're using control, but it's turn-based anyway. I do feel the controller works better because you make way less mistakes, but then you're also quicker, so you go through your games faster on mouse. There's no touch controls on the cloud version of this, I think. No promises, but I think so. Right, we're gonna get rid of him. We're gonna drop him. We're gonna drop him. I can't use that. I also can't drop him here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my Shade Splitter, but I'm gonna put him in my discard pile. These two are gonna kill this guy, so he's going to be fine for at least a turn. And then these guys can't kill him on the next turn because they have rage and their damage is gonna go down. You can tell by the burning fire in their hands See, I'm not gonna be able to get the 50 from this guy. I can. Oh man, you see this? This thing is that artifact is the gift that keeps on giving. I'm like so happy about it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna buff him. This is weird. I'm playing so weird. Okay, I'm just gonna buff him, and believe it or not, I'm gonna buff him again. But that one, that's really the only option I have. I'm gonna use this now because I might as well get these guys in my. Yeah, you see, I'm gonna be fine going forward. These units don't hit me as hard, so I'm gonna be fine going forward. This is weird. I have not been able to use morsels at all. I had to completely change my playstyle. I should be fine. Alright, going forward, I should be okay. There's a brief respite, which is kind of nice. We're gonna go ahead and buff him because we can. We're gonna sting this mofo. Morsel Miner! I didn't even notice him. Perfect. Okay. So, one of my spots goes for him. We're gonna use this now, because then I can choose which one I use. I actually would have liked to have more health. I'm gonna do that. You know? I might use this. Hey. So I got a bunch of these like +6 guys. I'm gonna leave them, and that's it. I can't add any more. My capacity is through, and I'm not gonna put them on these floors because they're just gonna get wrecked. So I'm gonna just toss them into my discard pile. So you see how like this match is already going extremely different? Okay, same deal. We actually have 2, which is neat. I probably should use those on the boss instead, to be real. Let's see what we get from the Shade Splitters. Hey, I actually really wanted that. Do I get the 1 Ember or do I buff them further? I feel like the extra Ember would be nice. But I'm starting to run out. See, I can add more attack, or I can add a +1 to drawing. Both are good. What's his damage? So it's going to take 4 attacks to kill the boss as it stands right now. This should set me up for killing him in 2 turns. Oh, I need that lifesteal. I should have probably used the lifesteal one. A little regret. A little bit of regret. Okay, okay. Alright. We get a free buff. We get to use these on him. This guy is back, which is kind of nice. This is actually not bad. Okay. Here's my plan. I am going to choose damage shield and damage shield. Double damage shield is what I'm going to choose for him. That's what I'm going to choose. Okay. Okay, okay. Now, this guy, every time he gorges, he gets a lifesteal stack. So if he survives this attack, this first attack, which he will, he's going to have 3 lifesteal stacks. So here's how we're going to play this. We're going to pop him here. We're going to buff his health. Oof. I have 2 ways of going about this. I could pop him here, and he's going to tank the first 2 hits and get a free hit, but only 1 lifesteal stack, or I can just buff him as is. I'm gonna go with the buffing route and see how that plays out. I would, if I had more capacity, I would like to put this guy to just take hits, but he might be able to heal himself back up for a few extra hits. I'm basically guaranteed the win if he survives this next turn. Yep. Yeah, you see how he's healing himself to max? I love this guy. Bro, look at him go! Look at him go! It's over! Yo, it's over. It's already over. I could literally just end turn now. It doesn't really matter. Or here, let me just do this. Let me just do this. I'm just doing this. I really don't have to do this. You know why? Because I'm gonna kill him with that sting spell. Yo, this artifact, I think that was the play. Alright, cool, we got all of that. So we got more coins and more pools. It's like you're opening up a booster pack. Okay, we have 2 of these. I don't need more. I really, really need this. It sucks that it's got a consume on it, but we might be able to fix that later. Dude, imagine it. Imagine. I really don't care for either of these, so I'm just gonna add an actual sting spell to my deck. And if I'm lucky, I can actually upgrade that one too. Okay. So we can heal my pyre and gain an artifact, or we can upgrade spells and get a unit. I'm gonna go with the upgrade spells and get a unit. That's, I think, the play. We're set for the rest of the match. We have 2 of those guys. Oh, look, perfect. Upgrade spell. No, for this one. There we go, there we go. See, this is good, because now I can use this over and over and over again. But I'm also going to upgrade it fully and make it free. Where is it? Hello? Here? So now it's free. Upgrading my capacity on my floors. Remember I told you I could do that with a spell? There's one of the 2 spells that does it. Feels good. I don't have enough money to re-roll for a couple ones. But you know what? That was worth it alone. My deck is extremely strong as it stands. Right now, my deck is super strong. We're rolling through these matches right now. You see the tent before you. You see the tent before you see the wing. There's something wrong there. You see the winged hiding near it. Yeah, the winged are like the angels that you're fighting against, but it looks like he's part of their world, I guess. Mercy, please, I mean no harm. I was left here by my so-called people. Bah, traitors, all of them. And they didn't even leave me with anything to defend myself. The gall. Turns out this fight isn't as clear as we once thought, eh? Perhaps you Hellborn can prove more generous than our friends above. I promise to give it back to you later in perfect condition. Ooh. Do we purge a spell and get an upgraded version, or do we purge a unit and get an upgraded version? I might actually do the unit. I'm gonna do the unit. Am I gonna do the unit? What spell would I do? What spell would I upgrade right now? How would they upgrade it? Would it like give me more damage, you think? Maybe one of my root seeds? Dude, imagine one of these upgraded. Or my sting spell. Oh man, this is actually kind of tough. I love that most of my deck has like low cost spells, which is really neat. Works in my favor because the thing with the build that I'm going for with the Umbra and the Awoken, they're very like Ember heavy. They cost a lot of Ember to use. I might give maybe one of my root seeds. Guys, I don't know. I don't remember what this does. I think it gives you like one of these like upgrades over here. Automatically installed, and you don't get to choose which one. What would they add to this? Can't be magic power. Maybe permafrost? I have to also think about like what would get upgraded if I give that to them. So here's the thing. I have these 2 units, and probably in the next round I'll be able to go to a Merchant of Steel, and I can actually start upgrading these guys. So this is actually kind of tough. You know what? It might actually be worthwhile to give him this card and see what he gives me for it. I might get lucky and get something good out of it, because all the cards I have here I'm going to be genuinely using, but this one, maybe even the Shade Splitter. I'm gonna give this one. We're gonna see what it gives me. We're gonna take a gamble. I'd rather have my choice in upgrades coming up. Alright, we're gonna depart, and we're gonna start the next fight. Yeah, I don't have money for this. I didn't read the thing, but it looks like I get sap. Okay, here we go. Friendly units enter with sap 1. Talos attacks every turn and applies daze and strike. Oh. Alright, so this is our first major boss. Talos. Normally the boss doesn't attack whatever floor it's on. But in this case it's going to. So I have to kind of like be mindful of that. So we already know she's going to hit me for 7 if I put somebody here. We're not going to do that. So we're going to pop the number here. It doesn't even make sense to use... Oh, well, it does, actually. Alright, let me just start the upgrades. Let me get rid of that one. We're going to do this. He's going to tank the first 2 hits, and then he's only going to take 1 hit. I'm going to use that. And, so, I don't know if I want to buff his health more or buff Penumbra's health more. 7 and 450. I only have enough space for 1. You know what? I want him to have 2 lifesteal stacks. I think that's the play. Alright. Sap lowers your attack, I believe. Man, I haven't even mentioned this, guys. The soundtrack on this game is so good. So good. I keep forgetting to check to see if there's like an OST on like Spotify or Apple Music. Alright, here we go. The gift that keeps on giving. We're just gonna kill this guy. Just get rid of him. Oof, we get to use this right away. I love it. I dig it. We're gonna pop him here. I can actually protect him by dropping this dude. 2, 4, 4. So on the 3rd hit, he'll die. Perfect. And he stays alive, and he's gonna get a hit and heal. We're doing okay. We can only use one of my root seeds, sadly. So we're gonna do that. But I think having a nice little setup going is gonna be good. Oh, I forgot the boss hit. Didn't I say to be mindful? Oh no, not like this. Oh, Morsel Minor. There's a reason why I come up to the top floor to cast spells. In some of your matches, casting a spell on a specific floor is gonna buff a unit or debuff your cards, like your spells or even your own units. So I'm gonna pop him here. I'm going to do this, because he's going to die to this guy. We've got a problem. I'm going to need... Actually... I need morsels. Alright, we got a lot of morsels to choose from. So he's only going to take 4 damage, meaning... Right now, I can give him another stack of lifesteal and increase his health. With this guy, give me a sec. Let me decide here. Yeah, I want morsels. I want morsels more than anything. I want damage. I want damage. I want damage. You know why? Because my guy gets to attack the boss too. I just realized. Okay, okay. So now, I can either give this morsel to him to increase his health one more time, or I can start buffing this guy. I think I want him to have a lifesteal stack. And then I'm gonna apply more damage. No, he's dazed, that's right! Oh no! Ugh, I hate this boss. It actually counters my build right now. Because he gets dazed, he can't attack. Oh, this is bad. This guy here is actually a genuine problem. 1, 2. Okay, no, we're gonna be okay. Everything's okay. We're just gonna 1, 2. Hey, I love it. I love it. Okay, we only have these shade splitters, so I am going to bring them in. I'm gonna buff this guy right over here. Ooh, you know what? I might drop him here to take the 2 hits. I was thinking of doing one of these 2, but I might do that instead. Because then he'll die to these 2. 7 plus 1, so 8. He's dead. They always attack first, so... I wonder if I almost want to buff him instead. Because the more lifesteal stacks that he has, the more likely the boss isn't going to get up here. I kind of want this on him for the additional damage, but I want to buff him a little bit more. And I think this is the play right here. Alright. We're going to end. They're all fully health because they all have lifesteal. It's amazing, dude. Okay, so haste. Did he take the damage? He did. Okay, haste means that they skip to the 3rd floor, which is kind of an issue. We do want to get rid of that guy. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do much about it though. Alright, let's plan this out. Let's plan this out. Morsel Miner. I'm gonna give it to my Penumbra. We have exactly 3 sting spells. We're gonna do this, actually. Okay. Does he still have lifesteal? He does. He doesn't have lifesteal. Maybe... Wait, is there anybody here? No. I kind of want an additional lifesteal stack for him, to be real. I don't know who I'm going to attack. Actually, I should probably attack this guy with... That's it. That's all I need to do. Okay. And then I can just attack the boss now. Just start, like, peppering her with some attacks. Because he's going to kill him in 1 hit. I'm trying really hard to decide here, guys. I'm gonna do this. Add 1 more capacity. I actually think I'm gonna just drop both of these guys here. Although maybe I'm gonna wanna heal him. Because the wave comes up soon. Alright, we're gonna 1 for 1. We're gonna 1 for 1. If he dies to the boss, at least he's got a damage shield and a lifesteal, so he's gonna heal after his next hit. And then we're gonna keep reinforcing Penumbra just in case it gets that far. Again, we're gonna keep reinforcing. You know, now thinking about it, I might have wanted to put him there and put him here. Because now I got nowhere to put him. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. See, because he's dazed. Again, he's healed. Alright, he has 4 lifesteal stacks to play with. Let's see what we got here. Alright, there's literally no more enemies left, so we're going to... Alright. We use both of my sting spells. Let's do this. I think I want as many morsels as I can get. So that's the play I'm going for. We're gonna put the damage shield on him. That probably wasn't the play, actually. I'm gonna give him a little bit more attack. Honestly, I want him to wear her out as much as possible. And then I'm gonna put these two over here in case she makes it this far. And then just buff everything about this guy right here. Damn. If she manages to get here, she will die. Bro, I'm telling you, the lives, this guy is so good. All right, we got coins. We're getting a rare pack, so we might get a good card. I'm gonna get another unit soon, and then a major enhancement. I'll explain that in a moment. This is tough. Actually, it's not tough. I don't think I've ever played this card, although I kind of like the concept of having a quick. I'm gonna get the quick. I really like the idea of that other card. Yes! Both of these would have been great for my build, but I'm going with this guy right over here. It'll make more sense. We're gonna add more capacity. You could I went to, I'm sorry, I should have gone slower. Between those three major enhancements, you can choose to have an additional ember per turn. An additional draw, so you can draw on another card, or you can get additional capacity. I like to go with capacity. Let me see how many of these fights we have left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's do one more, and then I think I'll put a cut on the video there, and the next half of the playthrough will be on a part 2. So we're gonna do one more, because I definitely have a busy night tonight. I still have my Twitch stream. In case you don't know, I'm actually a Twitch streamer. I stream most nights of the week, at least 5 times a week, often 6 times a week, and I have done a 14-day streak recently, so I have been known to go for streaks as well. I'd love to have you there. Follow me, you can subscribe to me there. If you have Amazon Prime, I'll also get like money out of that, and it's at no cost to you. At the very least, follow me there, come check me out. We can talk, we can chat, or you can lurk. I'm fine with either. So here's the tough, oh, this is tough actually. They're both kind of valuable. I don't feel like I need more units. It'd be nice to get money and to like duplicate one of my cards. But I'd like to start upgrading my heroes, I guess. I can, and I can also get rid of some cards I don't need as much. Because I don't really have much money. Do I get another Merchant of Steel? Wait, is this trinkets? No, Merchant of Steel. Painful, and then that's trinkets, and that's magic again, so I'm not really going to be seeing this guy too much. I only need to upgrade 2 of my units, maybe 3. I almost wonder if getting the Hellvent and the money is better. You want to get rid of your cards because you don't want to have too many cards. That way you keep pulling your strongest cards over and over and over again. I feel like I'm doing well. I'm starving for money this round. That's crazy. Don't get me wrong, the Stings artifact I think was the way to go, the Thorn Fruit. But that 25% I think it was is starting to look a little delicious right now. It's starting to look a little good for me right now. Man, we're gonna upgrade my units. This is very good. All of this is very good, actually. Okay, so we're gonna beef up this bad boy right over here. And do we give him more damage? I personally like to beef these two up so that they're tanky, that they can take a lot of hits initially. But it might almost be good to like be able to do more damage. I do genuinely like to beef up this guy as well though, because he's going to be hanging out on the back lines a lot, so he should be able to help and just deal damage. So I might give it to him actually. I don't have enough money for this one, and I won't be able to I can reroll. So now the trick is, do I stack him up to 30 damage, or do I give this guy 10 extra health. Because I can only afford one. Both are good. Both are good. You know, like, part of me wants to almost give the health to this guy just so that, like, they're both a little tankier. Because I was in a situation in the last round where if I dropped them down without some kind of, like, reinforcement, they would die. You know what? Tanky. I need to survive hits. We're gonna go with tanky. I've spread the health out. You know, just spreading the love. I would have loved to have given this to my morsel master, but that's not gonna happen. You're gonna see... Oh, right, because I didn't choose that side. All right, let's heal. We're gonna get rid of these guys because they're just taking up space. Bye. And later. They're just not that great IMO. Like, you can buff them, don't get me wrong, but they're good because you need them in the beginning of the game for some of the builds out there. Not for this build that I'm going through, but whatever. Okay, same difference. I can now make him a Glutton 2 or make the Penumbra an Architect. I don't care about getting the +2 summon capacity. I do care about getting a +9 and a +4 every time he gorges. We're looking good here. We're looking good here. So we're going to go with that. And then we're going to do this next match. And that'll be the last match. And then I'll record the rest of the playthrough for a part 2. I probably won't record that right away. I'll record it maybe tomorrow. And I'll post it for the following day. Because this is going to be up tomorrow. Alright. Yeah, let's just do this. Ready? Here we go. Last match for the video. Hopefully it goes well. I think it's going to go well. We've been doing well. Ooh, I am gonna do it. Non-boss enemy units restore all health when they move up a floor. So if I don't kill them, they get fully healed. My pirate's gonna take a crap load of damage. Good thing I healed it. It actually kind of worked out. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, we're out. This is a really good start. This is actually a really good start. We're gonna pop you over here. We're gonna go ahead and sting this guy over here. I'm gonna pop him. I'm trying to decide where I'm gonna put him. I'm gonna put him here. Now the question is, do I buff my Penumbra further? Or do I give him a lifesteal? I'm gonna give him a lifesteal stack. Let's chill out here. Let's chill out here. The boss might not even make it to Penumbra. Look, you saw that already. It already happened once. Twice? Once for sure. I play this build so much that I forget, to be real. Okay. So this is that point. Oof, yes. Give it to me. Love it. Okay. So he's got a lifesteal. I'm gonna give him this because I want him to have more health. And then I'm gonna give these two to him. I'm gonna drop him here. He's gonna be fine, I think. I probably should have spread the morsels out a little bit more. Alright, well, whatever. We're here now. This is where we're at. The sting spell is not going to do much. Whoa, you see that? The sting spell is not going to do much because I'm not going to be able to kill this guy. That's the reality of it. We are going to upgrade my Penumbra, though. Full-on upgrade, baby. Let's go. Plus the 18 he's going to get from these guys, plus the extra 3. Jeez. Jeez! Alright. Oh, okay. This is what I needed. So now he's gonna go here. We're gonna pop this right here. And we are going to do that. So every time you put a morsel here, he makes a copy. We're gonna Shade Splitter. Exactly what I wanted. Normally this isn't great, but when I put him here, he's gonna get copied and I'm gonna get 2 Ember for the next turn. Meaning I'll be able to cast more stuff. Oh, delicious. Plus he gets all these crazy buffs. It's insane, actually. I want to guarantee a kill. So I'm gonna use those on him. I need him to have that. He needs a little bit of help. And then we're just gonna keep buffing Penumbra. He's gonna be kind of like my last line of defense. And since everybody gets healed, I need him to have a lot of... I wasn't sure there. He needs to have a lot of damage since everybody's getting healed. It's gonna take a bit for me to be sufficiently strong. I mean, alright, we're gonna cast it on here, but very soon I'm not gonna need that. What's really nice is that I can make him have quick, actually. Although, see, I can give quick to anybody, and maybe it might be better for one of these guys to have it, because then they can heal sooner. Alright, Morsel Miner, thank goodness. We're gonna get a copy of that dude. Again, beautiful. Now we get a copy of that dude. I have max capacity here, there's nothing I can do. We're gonna get another Morsel. Again, not bad. So now I'm gonna get 3 Ember, actually. I'm gonna give it to him. We're gonna buff. Doesn't really matter. We're just gonna buff the crap out of him right now. Who should I give it quick to? Because right now, if I give it to him, he'll just... I'm gonna give it to Penumbra. I'm gonna give it to Penumbra, dude. Let's just give it to Penumbra. Look at him go. You see, he attacks first. How delicious is that? How amazing is that? Alright, let's start with using up all of my sting spells, because I have so many. He's gonna kill him no matter what. 40 damage. 61, no, it's just not worth it. I'm just gonna use it on this guy. It's fine, it's fine. Yeah, it's gonna be alright. Alright, let's use that, because I need that. Look at how much Ember I have, by the way. It's literally the first Ember I've used. Okay. I am going to... I'm gonna put one here. This is gonna make a copy of those. So I think they're gonna get killed this time, but I can at least increase their chances. I'm gonna go ahead and give him maybe the extra damage. There we go. So we have those on him. We're gonna pop him with that. I have so much Ember, actually. I didn't even need that much Ember. That's crazy. Alright, let's see. I can't wait to see how strong he is at this point. Dude, 230, man. By the time, he can already almost kill him. Actually, yeah, this dude is literally dead. Is he? No. He's almost dead in 2 hits. Alright, alright. Let's get the Morsel Miner. There we go. Make the copy right over there. That's delicious. Actually going to do that. Oh, he got armor. That's good to know. So we're gonna use that on him then to not give that dude more armor. So you see, I casted a spell on here, and it literally made him stronger. But that's fine. We're gonna keep buffing his armor because my man's over here is so strong. He's still gonna finish him off in 1 hit. Okay, so we got the 2 Morsel Miners. I'm gonna give him the lifesteal. And the health. And I'm gonna give him with the damage shield. And actually, I'm gonna pop this guy over here to take a couple of the hits away from him. Yeah, dude, perfect. Check it out. Here we go. Oh, I forgot that he has quick. That's so good. Dude, it's over. Okay, it's like literally handful because I have so many sting spells at this point. I really don't have to go this far. I'm like trying to. Whatever, dude. He's so strong at this point. This guy is definitely gonna die because he only has one lifesteal stack, but that's fine. Because he's dead in one hit. Like this match is already over. Wait, can I literally finish him off with sting spells too? Almost. We are gonna use it. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna buff. Bro, look at him! Look at him! Look at him! Look at him! 342. And we could have kept going if he didn't have quick. That was the other thing. Actually, no, it doesn't really matter. Could give him that, I guess. And let's see what it would give me. 6. Look at that. So I could just... And I could still put one more. And that will copy him. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it won't copy him because you can only have a maximum of 7 units, even if your capacity allows for it. Something I would take advantage of normally is if I didn't have enough capacity. Let's say these two guys weren't here and there was only one spot left. The copy would still happen past the capacity point because the ability overrules the capacity until you hit that 7 unit limit. The answer is damage shield, I guess. Now let's just give him more attack, right? It's like, no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Hey, see? Floor has reached 7 unit limit. This was over for a while. Okay. Root split. Oh, right, because I picked for the artifact. Okay. So I got whatever that is. And then I have more pulls that I can do right now. Apply Rooted to enemy units when they enter the floor below the pyre room. Okay, so what that means is that when they get here, they're basically stuck for another turn. Which is great, because that means my Penumbra and clan over here can just mess things up before they get to this room over here. So we're going to collect that. And now... Let me grab this card. You never know when you actually need it. You know, I would normally never go for this card. But because I have a sting spell every turn plus the one that's already in my deck, this could make for a very fun playthrough because I'll get 1 ember for the rest of the match. Hey, we got this guy back. A familiar tent comes closer into view. The winged looks eager to see you behind its curtain. Hellborn, I'm surprised to see you back so soon. But I'm a wing of my word. Here you go, good as new. I even took the liberty of making it just a little better for you. Consider it a small way to begin apologizing for our long history of, disagreements. I could, however, hold on to it for a bit longer. Give it the old winged treatment. Yeah. What? Oh no. No, I think I'm taking this now. Look, I got 25 coin every time I use it. I get 25 coin every time I use it. No, I'm taking this right now. I need to make money ASAP. Wonderful, let's consider my debt paid then. Well, aside from the whole invasion nonsense. Give them hell, and don't be afraid to rip off a wing or two. They hate that. Alright, cool. Remember how I was running low on money, my friends? Well, not this time. So we do have another Merchant of Steel. We could get the 75% boons. I don't know if I want to do that. I can get rid of my other 2 dudes. I can go to the Concealed Cavern again. I can upgrade my magic. I almost feel like I want to upgrade my magic. I'm gonna have 2 more shots to get my units upgraded. I kind of want the money, but knowing that I could probably upgrade that card a little bit. I don't know. 20, 40, 50s, 90. I could still do 2 upgrades after that. We're going this way. I am literally, where is it? Where is it? This, yes! Oh my goodness. So now it's cheap to use. Affordable even. Yeah, I can't use that on anything. I can use that on this, but that's crazy. We're gonna re-roll, as dangerous as that seems. Oh, this would have been nice. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I guess it makes sense to add it to my root seeds, right? That would be the play. So just keep drawing, or make this cheap. Because that plus 10's kind of nice. It's looking pretty decent right now. This is harsh. I actually don't know which one I wanted on. That plus 10 is really nice. Like, it gets you in a good position to start doing damage early. Versus the root seeds. I feel like by the end of the match, I won't need to draw as often. I'm gonna go with this card. I'm gonna go with that card. I'm gonna go with that card. Okay, cool. Alright, we're gonna get rid of the other 2 stewards. Alright, they're gone. Bye. Go to the Concealed Caverns, and then we're gonna be prepared for the next boss fight. But I think that's what we're gonna call it, at least for this part of the video. Ember deposits frozen in place. Collect around openings in the ground. A byproduct of the pyre. These energy sources have gone dormant. At closer inspection, one mound of this rubble seems to have something more powerful protruding from it. While you could take the protrusion, removing some of the ember deposits and hauling them from the area would help to eventually revive them with some power, granting you something later on. I forget. It's like a risk reward. I'm gonna go with the rubble. I'm gonna go with that one, the calcified embers. What it is that you play the card and then it'll drop cards that you can use later into your pack. All right, this is where we're gonna call it right over here. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and go back to main menu. The beauty is that it's saved, so once you come back to standard run, you could just complete your run later. You could just do 1 match now, 1 match later. However you decide to play through it, I absolutely love this game. I hope you enjoyed so far my playthrough of Monster Train. This is part 1 of the video. We're gonna go ahead and finish the rest of the playthrough on part 2. But man, I gotta get ready. I gotta work out. I gotta shower still, and then I gotta go and launch my stream. I'll be streaming tonight on Twitch. Obviously, this news comes to you later, but hey, when this video is actually uploaded tomorrow, you'll also see that I'll be streaming tomorrow as well. All information I won't be useful in like a year from now or even a week from now, but nonetheless, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed yourself. If you did like watching this video, please like the video, subscribe if possible as well. Comment too, ask any questions that you have about the game. Let me know anything about this video and what changes I should make, and if you have any suggestions, more than happy to look over them. I do reply to my comments. All this stuff helps with the algorithm. I do want all of this to grow, my YouTube and my Twitch. But please come check me out at Twitch. Follow me. It's also Georgeazoid as well. I'm on most nights of the week. I stream 5 to 6 nights a week. This week I'm doing 5, but last 2 weeks I did 6, and then I did 14 days in a row before, like a couple days off before that. So yeah, I would love to get to know you, and if you're more of the lurker type, feel free to do that as well. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. They are also both Georgeazoid as well. I'm now in a healthy kind of like daily post thing with Instagram. TikTok is going to be starting very soon. If not this week, next week, I should have a healthy like upload of TikTok videos coming up. I want to do those daily. YouTube's going to be Monday through Fridays, and then Twitch is most days of the week. Often it's about Tuesdays through Sundays is when I stream, but sometimes it will vary depending on whether I take a second day off or not. All right, I'm out. I'm going to go ahead and do all the things that I have to do tonight. It's a very busy night for me. I hope you like this. This is my Monster Train playthrough part 1. I'll see you later. Always remember to be good, be great, be grand. Goodbye. Bye.